Gen Z has just discovered walking. You know, one thing that always stands out about Gen Z is that they think they discovered literally everything. Actually, the most basic things someone will do, they will post it on TikTok thinking they have just discovered fire, thinking they're the new Isaac Newton. You know, you might think that cavemen actually discovered fire, but it was actually Kyle on TikTok after he randomly rubbed two rocks together, and wow, he generated a spark. It's just this absolutely desperate attempt to seem smart, and they end up looking so stupid. So here we have the silent walk movement, okay? And grab onto your seatbelts while I tell you what this is about. This is about going outside and walking silently, you know, without a phone, without some TikTok playing, without some audio bit playing. And this is the whole new movement that Gen Z has apparently coined. You know, literally just walking outside like any normal person who's not completely terminally online would do.
I'm committing to one silent walk a day.
Not me unintentionally starting a movement. It's called silent walking, and it's about to change your life. So this all started when my nutritionist recommended that I start walking 30 minutes a day instead of doing like insane cardio like I used to. Those workouts were making my body inflamed. That's a story for another time. And as I was about to go out on my first 30-minute walk, my sweet boyfriend challenged me to walk without distractions. No AirPods, no podcast, no music, just me, myself, and I.
Wow, it actually sounds like your boyfriend is a regular human being and not an AI plugged into the metaverse at all times, which seems like the majority of our generation right now. You know, I kind of have a theory as to why everybody is so mind-bogglingly stupid. It's because they don't have a single second to think, because every day, from the moment you wake up with that bastard alarm clock till the end of the day when you go into bed, it is complete and utter like noise, okay? If you have 5 minutes to spare, you're pulling out your phone, you're scrolling through Instagram, you're scrolling through TikTok, you're watching a YouTube video, or you're talking to somebody, okay? And you just don't have any time with yourself, with your own thoughts to actually ruminate about anything at all, your life problems, your future, what you're doing with your life, just the present, enjoying the moment. None of that is there. It's all this hyper stimulation at all times. You know, recently in one of my older videos, I learned that 50% of the population doesn't actually have an internal monologue. And if you don't know what an internal monologue is essentially that voice in your head that speaks to you. And I'm just assuming that everybody watching this video has one, okay? Because I hope that 50% of the population is watching me that actually has a semblance of human life, okay? Because in my opinion, if you don't have an internal monologue, like you don't have a voice in your head that talks to you, that's like the characteristic of a human being, meaning you're a bot, you're an NPC, okay? I do think NPCs can be converted into human beings, but you know, you have to break that programming real good, okay? You gotta go through some real shit. So if you actually want to break out of your, I don't know, robot lifestyle right now, if you have 5 minutes, put down the goddamn phone, okay? For my sake, okay? Put down the phone. Literally just think about stuff, okay? Just look at the sky for a second. Be like, wow, the sky is so blue. That's great. That's enough for me, okay? Maybe it'll unlock some cogs in your brain and you'll actually start to function like a goddamn human being and not thinking you discovered fire like this mother flipper right here.
And at first I was like, no, my anxiety could never, which is probably what you're thinking. But something within me was like, let me just try it. And look, the first 2 minutes are mayhem. Your mind is racing, you're gonna have anxiety. Something happens after 2 minutes where your brain just gets into this flow state and everything is quiet. And suddenly, you can fucking hear yourself.
That's called having thoughts. How? How is this person just discovered thinking? Oh, I can't believe it. It's literally called having a mind that thinks and formulates reasons for you. That formulates coherent thoughts for you. How do people actually get through life like this? I don't understand. If you don't have that voice in your head, how do you actually get through life? Don't you need it to, I don't know, navigate through any situation? Or is everybody just on perpetual autopilot? That's what I don't understand. Now it kind of makes sense why Gen Alpha or whatever, the next generation, is literally spawning with 20 less IQ points, as we covered in the main channel video. Literally scientifically proven 20 less IQ points because Gen Z moms. This is the Gen Z mom. I mean, obviously, that's what's gonna happen here. Also, I would like to point out out. She completely failed her challenge, okay? Your boyfriend literally told you to go outside and stop using your goddamn phone. And here you are. Here you are with a mic. Here you are recording a TikTok over here. He's disappointed. I'm disappointed. Everybody's disappointed. Now listen, I'll admit I actually did have my fair share of zombie phases where you're kind of just addicted to the screen. Where basically my mom and dad would be going out to eat, you know, family dinner or something like that. And I'd always bring my Nintendo DS or my Game Boy. Good times, man. What happened to the good times? Anyways, so I'd be playing all the time. Even when crossing the road, I'll be like leveling up my Pokemon or something. It was because I was a kid. I was stupid, okay? I didn't know that you actually need some downtime from thinking. And I was obviously addicted to the whatever dopamine hit those games were giving me. But I'm no longer stupid, okay? I'm only dumb.
Look, the universe and your intuition comes to you through whispers. So if you're never alone with your thoughts and you never get quiet, you're gonna miss the whispers. And those whispers are the most important to be paying attention to. After 30 minutes of silent walking, I suddenly had the clarity that I had been always looking for. The brain fog lifted. Suddenly, all these ideas are flowing into me because I'm giving them space to enter.
Local woman discovers thinking. Local woman discovers that when you're not bombarding your brain 24/7 with TikTok input, you actually have room to be creative. You actually give yourself some space to actually think and not be a mindless drone zombie mother flipper. I just love the enthusiasm with which she's talking. Like it's just like she actually discovered something new. She's like, I'm thinking for the first time, guys. Jesus Christ. You know, one of my favorite movies is Kung Fu Panda 2, and I talk about it a lot, okay? One of the central messages in that movie is inner peace, okay? And just being satisfied with who you are or what you are in the present, just satisfied with the present moment, meaning you're not constantly wanting something at all times, okay? Just being. Okay, there's a thing called being in the present. But nowadays it's so rare, man. Like every 5 seconds anyone gets, they're shoving a vape in their mouth. Like, spit it out, Timmy, spit it out. Okay, I also want to say that you absolutely did not start a movement here. Okay, you're not smart. You're not. Shut the fuck up. You're not smart. Okay, you're a loser. You're dumb. You have no significance in this world at all. If you were erased from humanity, not a single person would know. Okay, I need to stop. All right, I'm sorry.
When you're listening to a podcast or music, you're distracting yourself. You're not letting the signs and the ideas have space to come to you. Every time I finish a silent walk, I have a new idea for my business. I've untangled a weird situation in my head that I've been ruminating over, and I feel like a lot of my current question marks get answered. Look, if I can do it, you can do it, I promise. Just try it out, trust me. If you can only do 5 minutes to start, that's fine. Build up to the 30, but give yourself the gift of getting quiet and listening to those whispers. We're silent walking all summer, babes.
Dear God, I really hope she put down the phone after that. Otherwise, you're defeating the point of this whole trend. I didn't know that when I went for a walk this morning, I was actually participating in a revolutionary Gen Z trend, guys. I guess I'm a pioneer. Never thought touching grass would literally become a trend, but here we are, okay? Anyway, she does give good advice, okay? Just shut them outside noises up and maybe you'll unlock your mind's third eye or some bullshit like that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, click this video or you will forever be an NPC.